Hello everyone, my name is Miguel. Today I will show you how to create a project and its variables in WinCC Explorer. By the way, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's start by opening WinCC Explorer. I double click on the icon in the desktop and it will immediately open the previous project in which I was working. Remember that this is a property of WinCC Explorer. It always opens the last project you were working on. So as I want to create a new project, it's kind of obvious. I have to go to File, New, and when I have this option, it will give me the chance to create a new project or to open an existing project. In case I want to create a new project, there are three types of projects that I can do. The first one is the single user project. This case is where the server of the SCADA, it is the same computer that will be the client. We have also the multi-user project in which we are configuring the server, which will have different clients, and we have the last option, which is the client project, which is the case in which you are configuring the client of a multi-user project. Like this is a demo, we will work with a single user project to make it the simplest possible. We will have to give a name to the project, so I will put test project for it. Here you can see the project path. This is the default Siemens path, but if you want to put the project in another folder, you can also do it here. So it will be created a subfolder under this path that has this name, test project. I click on create and now it's creating all the project. This takes some time, but when it's done, you will have a view that it is similar to the one of TIA Portal, which I was explaining in the previous video. You will have at the left the project tree, where you can find the editors that we will use during this demo. Now that we have created already the project, we need to go and create the variables. For the variables, you need to use the tag management editor. So you open the tag management editor, double clicking on it, it will pop up a new window, in which you can choose between internal tags, or you can also add a new driver. The drivers are done to communicate the SCADA system with external automation systems. For example, if I would like to work with a Siemens driver, I will go and say that I want to work, for example, with the Siemens 100 PLC. If I add the Siemens 100 PLC, then I have the chance to add a new connection. When I add a new connection, I can set, for example, I don't know, PLC from heat chamber. This is just a random example. Here in the PLC of heating chamber, I can add groups. This is useful to organize the variables that you are going to use. For example, if I'm talking about a heating chamber, I can speak about maybe chamber 1, assuming that there are a lot of chambers. Chamber 1, I can add a new group which is called chamber 2. And here you can already start writing the tags. For example, let's say temperature, and when you create a variable, you will have the possibility to edit the variable on this kind of Excel view Or you can also click here on properties, and you will have access to the same properties that are on the cells. For example, you can go and say, okay, it's not going to be a 32-bit value, it's going to be for a temperature, let's say on 16 value. It has a length. The length it is shown in bytes. That's why you have to. If it had 16 bits, it will have 2 bytes, which is kind of obvious. Let me see if we have integer. No, we don't have integer. Okay, with unsigned 16-bit value should be fine. Then you can also go and click on the address. On address, you can see that you have access to different types of area. I will explain this on a video specifically on PLCs, the different areas that you can access of memory in a PLC. For example, let's say it is bit memory. Okay, so if it's bit memory, it would be a word because it has a length of 2. And I can say, suppose length is the mark 0 or the bits 0. And now I have configured the settings of my variable. But as this is a demo, we're not going to use a PLC. We're going to use just the internal tags. On internal tags, you can go and create a group as well. I will name this my group. On my group, I will create a variable. The variable that I will create, it will be a tank level. The tank level is created automatically as an unsigned 32-bit value, but we will change this to unsigned 16-bit value. You can see it has the same. Now there's a difference because address is disabled, as there's no actual address, it's an internal variable, internal tag of the SCADA system. Okay, with this I have covered how to create a project. Remember that when you create a project, you can do it on different configurations. It can be, for example, self-server, multiple clients, or even a client project. And now when you create the tags, you can do it in internal tags in case you want to simulate, which is going to be our case. Or you can also create actual channels for communications with communication protocols. Later, when we finish this demo, I will make a tutorial that is something that I used on my thesis, which is Modbus TCP communication with the SCADA system. On the next video, we will start trying to configure the runtime of the SCADA. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, but mostly that it has been useful for you. Please, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, share it, also put a like on it, because all the support you give to me help me to keep creating content for you. On the next video, we will speak about the configuration of the runtime. It has been all for today, so see you guys, bye bye.